Happy Friday, everyone. We made it. It's Friday. It's February the 5th, 2021. And this is our Friday recap. This is not our Monday motivation. This is our Friday recap where I am going to spend a couple of minutes each Friday of the week and just reflect on current events, reflect on thoughts that's happened, maybe from posts that I've made throughout the week, and a time for us between 5 and 7 o'clock to just wind down from our work and from our grind through the week. Also, I want to have a quasi casual format where we can have guests and interviews and just discuss things that are happening. Today, on our first edition of this Friday recap, I want to thank everyone for the birthday love. Hey, Margot, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining us on LinkedIn Live, and I'm also on Periscope and on Facebook Live. So please, I can see your chat features. I can see your chat comments. If you want to chat, and please do so. I want to thank you all for the overwhelming outreach for my birthday. And whether it was text messages, phone calls, Facebook messages, Twitter messages, Facebook pictures, right? Pictures. Shouts out to Byron Sanders, several others who had some nice blackmail material for on me when I saw the pictures. No, I'm joking around, but it was really well received. It was overwhelming for me, honestly. It's a bit of a tough subject for me. People don't know a lot of my history during my birthday. I'm not a huge birthday partier. I'm more to myself, especially during this shelter in place during COVID, where I didn't have an opportunity to even enjoy and travel and do things that I historically would do. Just to hear the response and the love from people, it was overwhelming. So I want to take time to thank you, because I'm still in the process of trying to communicate to thank everyone who sent messages. So thank you, Mr. Fluga. It's good to see you too. Just trying to do what we can do here in Oak Cliff, but. Yeah, I be on the lookout. I still owe messages and things of that nature. A lot of people don't know that my father and I shared the same birthday. My father, Thomas L. Houston, and myself both had February 2nd as our date of birth, and every year our family really just celebrated insularly. Right, I rarely had birthday parties. I had 2 birthday parties growing up. One was when I was turning 6. It was a kindergarten party. It was a glorious day. I have pictures of those. I may share those a little bit later. Some friends I'm friends with most people that were still on there. It was great to see those pictures. And then I had another sleepover birthday party when I was either 13 or so. 12 or 13. But other than those 2 years, it was really just time for my father and I and the family, my mom, my sister, my brother, all of us just have family dinner and just really enjoyed quality time with each other. We didn't do anything too special, but it was invaluable to me. And when my brother and my father passed in 2007, my birthdays just weren't the same. It was a void. And so I filled that a lot with just either traveling. I would either drive to my father's hometown, Taylor, Texas, where he's buried, and I would just reflect there. Or I'll just go out of town and just get off the grid. But every year, including this year, I was just reaffirmed that the amount of love and support. And it's not fair for me to not thank you for doing that. So thank you all very much. And don't charge my head. Please charge my heart as I am in this process of growing and trying to communicate and express my gratitude in times when sometimes it's really hard to express. All right, enough of that. I want us to talk about some things that's been going on this week. Late last night, early this morning, the Congress approved this second or another wave of stimulus in the amount of $1.8 billion. That's significant so that we can get our economy going. My observation of that is seeing how a Democratic House is creating a legislature, and the exercise of the Democratic Party, even in the Senate side, being able to promote their agenda, as our vice president was the tie-breaking vote for the stimulus package. This is significant because this changes how things are done in Washington, D.C., which will then affect how things happening down home. I would love to see, I'm anxious to see the execution of this plan, to see how we're going to be able to revitalize America. And I am encouraged that the administration is reaching out to community organizations. In fact, I was on a call earlier today with Vice President Kamala Harris. I could say that, just drop that, little flex for y'all. Anyway, it was actually a meeting sponsored by the United States Black Chambers Inc., USBC Inc., where Ron Busby is the president. And there was a meeting of Black Chamber executive members from across the country. I, being treasurer of the Texas Association of African American Chambers of Commerce, was honored to be one of the exec members to represent TAC in this meeting. Shouts out to my colleagues, Jim Wyatt, and our chair, our fearless leader, Courtney Johnson Rose. Our president, Charles O'Neill, is also chair of the board of USBC, and he and several other Black Chamber leaders were able to ask questions to the vice president and to Treasury Secretary Yellen about the impacts of Black businesses during this time, and how not only this stimulus plan will benefit our businesses in terms of getting back to work so that we can hire within our community, but also figuring out the entire America Recovery Plan and the emphasis on which emphasis are we going to place on so that Black businesses can be a part of it. And that was a really healthy discussion. I learned that we're going to spend a lot of resources on infrastructure. So it's really important for businesses to get ready so that we can rebuild the fabric of our republic as we have plenty of work to do. Lastly, before I leave, I want to ensure that you follow me. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube, where I'm going live, and I'm also posting videos on leadership and entrepreneurship. But also, please send me a message if you can. Drop a message in the DM. Don't slide anything there. But if you have any type of subjects that you want to discuss this month, or some subject matters we want to discuss on Thinking Thursdays, or have a discussion for our Friday recap, please send me a message. Thank you all very much. I want you all to have a great weekend and stay safe. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Peace.